Hello everyone, and welcome back to the great Satanic Chronicles. I was thinking, I was just thinking about Dying Light 2, and that's gonna be out in a month. I kinda hope we're gonna have finished this game before that, but I think it should be alright. I hope. So what's been going on? We've been defending Miss Natsume again. So that guy, the supposed victim, just gave us testimony. We found out that the guy was cheating the gas company with ice coins. And oh yeah, then we found out there is a bit of tea that's left. Oh hey missus, how's it going tonight? Yeah, so there's a bit of tea left in the last bar of soap that's in the apartment, so we've got policemen fetch go in and grab that. It's alright. Oh, good. Been wondering because the COVID situation over here is not great. I know a lot of people who got it now, or had it. Where in the previous waves, not many of my people I know really got it. That's weird. Otherwise, well, I'm fine. Had a very slow day today. It's all right over here. It's all right? Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Is the wave on the decline? (22nd of February, 1:11 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. I don't know about the rest of England. You mean it's alright in your house? I mean, it's pretty alright at my place. Around you? Okay. Like your home? You mean your neighbors? At your work? Okay. Hey! Wait. Where's our stuff? Why is there nothing in this room? Ooh! We made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. Well, I feel like Ryusuke kinda often feels it's the end. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. What a lot of close shaves. Is this a saying? Oh, there are so many carriages on the street of London. We were very nearly flattened several times. Oh. She's not talking about the same thing. We are. Oh, no. I didn't mean that. Oh, yes. I know. Oh. She's a funny one. It was a marvelous defense. Naruto-san. It really was. I was in awe of you. Really? Wow. Oh, thank you. And now that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time, let's see if we can't find some new clues for court tomorrow. Ah, yes. Let's do that. He doesn't seem very convinced. Is everything alright? I suppose. I still can't quite believe it, that's all. That I'm here, in England, working as a lawyer, I mean, in the Old Bailey, no less. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him, standing in my shoes. Or, I think he would have his own shoes, but... It should be Kazuma. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. Yeah, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. Oh, and you're doing wonderfully, Naruto-san. I have no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us. I don't know how I feel about the woman's side character having to encourage you that much. Well. Oh, thank you, Soto-san. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking about they made some games, some SSNE games with other characters, but none of them stars a woman. So where's our staff? God damn it! Perhaps we should put this spade away somewhere. That's not a spade, Naruto-san. It's a shovel. Oh, we have to check that, by the way. No! Shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No. Spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, it matters. We have to check. What does the Merriam-Webster say? A spade? A digging implement. Oh! Adapted for being pushed into the ground with the foot. Doesn't say much about the shape though. Maybe except a spade-shaped instrument. Does it mean it's pointy? What do you think, Mrs.? A shovel. Oh, come on. A hand implement consisting of a broad scoop or a more or less hollowed out blade with the handle used to lift and throw material. Oh yeah, a shovel. A shovel is used to shove stuff. Ah, wow. I think I've been living a life for a long time. Alright. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, it kinda does, but we'll let it slide. Wait, what did she say? No, shovels are for digging. Oh, what? Oh, yes, Sato-san is right. Okay, I was afraid she wouldn't be. Oh, you're so right, Marufuto-san. We mustn't quarrel over such trifles. On reflection then, I think I'll leave this spade where it is. Oh wait, did she say it's for digging? That's for scooping up loose material. Oh. I'm not so sure about the shape it's supposed to have. Okay. I'll leave this spade where it is. Yes, I think that's for the best. We may need a shovel when we're working in the garden. She's not having it, is she? Anything? Where is our stuff? These tanks are for keeping sea creatures. They're called aquariums, and they were all the rage in London at one time, apparently. Oh wait, is this before we really were, Wait, no. Oh yeah, it might be before we really got installed at Sholmes' place. Oh, that might be it. Aquariums, and they were all the rage in London at one time, apparently. Okay. Oh yes, the English are so clever, coming up with the idea of having ocean life on display. Ocean life on display in the home. Ocean, not sure. And it means you always have an emergency midnight feast on hand too. What? Oh, I'm not sure that's really the idea. I heard that there's another room behind that door. Oh yes, it's my bedroom, Naruhodo-san, as you well know. Shall I help you unpack your things? That's very kind, but no thank you. Oh, your luggage looked very heavy. Are you sure I can't help you move it? Oh, that's very kind, but really, no thank you. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know? Oh, the only secrets I have is a 5-yen banknote hidden on the backside of my Dharma doll. What's a Dharma doll? Dharma doll. Okay, there's not much to see over here. Okay, do we have anything to say? What's next? Customers... Today's trial. Oh, it was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. I know. Not only that, but then finding out that he is actually a barefaced gas thief as well. Oh yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. Oh, not to the gas people, though. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Suzuki-san's poisoning the tea. Oh, careful of your phrasing, Sato-san. He didn't poison anything. Oh, Sato-san, you should know better. And there's more to this Mr. Shamspeare than we yet know. To this Mr. Shamspeare that we yet know, I'm sure of it. Oh, Mr. Shamspeare certainly wasn't that noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. I don't really understand how they got that impression, but, well... What's become of him, actually? I was told that he'd be returning to the hospital ward where he was receiving treatment. Oh, which one is that? Let me see. Oh, yes, that's St. Bartholomew's, or Bart's, as Londoners call it. Oh, we know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Ah, yes. After Suzuki-san stabbed her in the back. Oh, come on now. Do be careful of your phrasing. Naruhodo-san. He didn't stab anyone. Perhaps we both owe Suzuki-san an apology. Ah, St. Bartholomew's. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later. What's next? So, we know that Suzuki-san took tea to the victim on the night in question. But as he isn't a culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. But if that's the case... How on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shakespeare's body? Oh, I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. There must be something in Mr. Shakespeare's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally, Scotland Yard detectives have been over the place already. But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think. Oh, definitely. And I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we were running to Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. Kazuma Asogi, the best friend I ever had. And a lawyer with such promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. And then, after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway? Yes, you can fit inside my trunk. If you curl up small enough, I'm sure. No one will know. Kazuma, won't you tell me why? Why go to this length so that I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. But you really ought to go into law. Be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city at the forefront of everything. Oh, everything is a lot of things. It can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. Oh no, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, then one day... One day what? One day what? Oh, no. Never mind. What? Naruhodo-san. Sorry. I was just thinking about Kazuma. Ah yes, he's forever in my thoughts too. to change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Oh yes, that's right. But... yes? I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then. That's all. Naruto-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? I mean this. What? Oh, his katana. I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. Oh no, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. And when I have it on my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage. Yes. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the sword. Karuma? That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So it names, compels its wielder to slice evil in two? No, not that you would need much compelling. On that subject. What? There's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. Something you have to do? What is it? Yes. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course, I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Oh. What did he mean by something very important that I have to do? I had hoped that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I've not found a single clue. Oh, I see. Wow, that's all? Okay. What do we have in the court records? Oh yeah. Medical report, crazy photographs, the teacups. That envelope. I still don't know what it is. Okay, we have to go. Let's go to Sholm's suite. Is there anybody there? 22nd of February. Sholm's suite. Oh, Runo and Susie. Alright, you're back. Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see. I am, and you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups. Oh, really? Oh, thanks, Iris. But actually... What is that foul smell? Aha! The wanderers return at last. Where on earth have the pair of you been? We've been in court? Oh, for Mr. Moustache's case. That was today, was it? Oh, I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you think you did. Well, we can laugh about it now. The what? So tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict, at least. Oh, really? I would have liked to see it. Hello, Pakistu. How are you doing today? How's the move going? It's big move day. Oh, it's the day. All right. But only this afternoon. Okay, you still have time to prepare stuff. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna be happy in your new place. And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long. Is Lord Van Zieks an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes? Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruhodo. Not quite what I asked, but still. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor? Sorry, I heard mewing outside and went to see. I might have missed a question if you asked one. Oh yeah, I was, no, I was just saying that you still have the morning to, I don't know, wrap up some stuff. So, after today, you're not coming back to your current place. What is Sholmes doing? I will still have to go there. Okay. Oh yes. What is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. That's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science. There's stuff we didn't want to move, so we'll have to give them away, and we have to clean the place. Okay. Alright. I usually, well, yeah, you can sort the stuff you wanna get rid of beforehand. I guess it's more efficient not to move the things you don't want to keep. But I didn't do that last time. I moved everything and got rid of it afterwards. Oh dear. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? What? Lord Van Zieks? Okay. We have to know about that. Lord Barak Van Zieks, yes. It's an interesting sobriquet he has, isn't it? The Ripper the Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by the courts, sooner or later the helpless soul will vanish from the capital. One of the things, a huge couch that won't fit in here. Oh well, yeah, that would be a problem. But vanish how exactly? By falling under a passing carriage or drowning in the Thames? Wow. Accidents, eh? Or succumbing to a sudden fever, or quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. What? Being set upon by a highwayman? What does that mean? What's a highwayman? God damn it, this game. Highwayman. Come on now. Highwayman, a thief who robs traveler on the road. Oh! Okay. Un bandit de grand chemin. A highwayman. Alright. Well, being set upon by a highwayman doesn't mean you die. It just means you're being robbed. Unless being set upon. I'm not sure about what that means exactly. Oh, well, I don't know. There are numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear fellow. It all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the right side, Mr. Moustache is fighting fit. He's fighting fit. For the time... for the time being, at least. Attacked by a bandit, maybe? Well, yeah. That's not overly reassuring. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Ziek's own hand. As it happens, Mr. Sato, that is quite impossible. Oh, why? Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whenever these incidents occurred, the Reaper always had a cast iron alibi. Well, it doesn't mean he didn't commandeer the assassinations. Really? And so, his reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo. Yeah, just our luck, eh? Yeah, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived, when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly indeed. And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again. Poor Bruno, I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable. What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing. Yeah, very broad. Of all Japanese people. What's up with that? Japanese people. With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well as Mrs. Sato, and as well as Susato-san and myself. I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zieks seems to have an inherent disdain for the Japanese. Oh, indeed. What? It is an interesting observation. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mrs. Sholmes? It was about 10 years ago that Barack Van Zieks chose to enter the legal profession. Oh, he only... Oh. Wait. He chose to enter the legal profession 10 years ago. Well, he had to study, and then he retired 5 years ago. How long did he practice law? However, before that time... Is Barack his first name? What a name. Ah, yeah. I mean... Yeah. I don't know. Barack. The young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. Wait, what? What? No. What the? There is more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? I believe I made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair. Oh, but... So he's in bad term with his ex, and now he takes it out on all Japanese. Apparently, yeah. Well, there couldn't be any good reason for being so prejudiced against Japanese people anyway, so... I mean, even if, I don't know, a Japanese dude stabs your mum to death, it's not all Japanese people. Oh, but... The veil will be lifted on the events of the past in due course, I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Moustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Oh yeah, well, maybe the smell is deserving our attention now. So... What is that? Indescribably foul smell. Ah, well, most probably this, I would say. What is that? My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. Wait, what? Is genuine tea? What does it mean? Oh my. There are some unscrupulous sort manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They regularly sell what purpose to be high quality, but it is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor. Oh well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful, Iris. But I'm pretty sure Iris is careful about that. Oh, at the ready, Hurley. Let us add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? Oh. It turned completely black. Oh, and what a foul odor it's giving off. Indeed. The blacker the tea becomes, and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling. Oh, that's very ingenious. But what do you do with that black liquid now? Why, dispose of it, naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? That does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes. Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam. Right. The point is, we're entering a new era of science. In the world of criminal investigation also. Oh, yes. Forensic science. Oh, these are such exciting times. I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. Oh, talking about women who love science. I watched the last Ghostbusters movie and it was really good. Very surprisingly good. And the previous one was terrible. The Sherlock-Holmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative techniques is based. Ah yeah, if you have a chance, watch it. I really love the girl character. Yeah, Phoebe, she's great, and the mom too. And Paul Rudd, he's perfect in that as well. This little tea in decant was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. Forensic science? I suppose I should find out more about that. Ah, forensic science. So, your tea test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is! An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or inferior quality. Oh, that's a huge number of cases then. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our course as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there. Oh, I hadn't even heard of them until recently. I'm pretty sure it's Sutosan that told us. Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course. Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes? Oh, there are others in that field already, and I abhor the company of inferior minds. Well, come on now. No, what I am researching is skin prints. Wait, what? Skin prints? a nomenclature of my own design, as is this chemical agent that makes it possible. It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. Really? Oh, brilliant, Mr. Sholmes. As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed. Oh well. Oh well. I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues. Oh, that's the spirit, Runo. See you later. I don't know why she does the same finger move as Holmes, but I don't know. It's weird. Exactly. Oh yes. Until later. No, no, Mr. Schultz. You were thinking you'd come with us. What was he? You were? Wait, what? Who's talking? Wait, when did I miss something? We were thinking you'd come with us. Okay. You were? That makes more sense. Oh, yes, of course. You said so just a moment ago. A moment ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action. Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might. Your commitments astounds me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We'll eagerly await your arrival. Bye-bye, Runo. Bye, Susie. Alright. Alright. We have to go to the room then. Maybe Briar Road first? 22nd of February. Briar Road. I don't think there's going to be much to see here. No. It's still the same bike. I wonder how long it's going to take for the city people to remove the bike. Let's go to Shakespeare's room. 22nd of February. Mr. Natsume's lodgings, ground floor. Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson. What are you doing here? Well, we were hoping to have another look around, actually. Oh, the lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, I know the score. Oh yes, one other thing. The soap on the edge just of the window. Did you find it? With the tea in it? Oh yeah, we found it all right. And there was a small amount of tea in it, as you said. I knew it. It's with the identification section of the yard now. They're looking into it. The results should be available later today. That's wonderful news. Thank you. Pretty impressive performance in court this morning. Sorry?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here.
Okay. Oh, Sean is over here already. Okay. So he did come. Ah, the ill-fated teacups from which the two men drank on the ill-fated night. During the heated literary debate. Yes. Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? It sounds like it was quite a discussion. Now that I think of it, I'm sure that the two lovers in the play entered their lives with poison. Make them fight? That's what they did. Somehow, it kinda sounds like they weren't really, you know, talking. But, well, we'll, I don't know. We'll just decide. Because they said they actually fought to know who was stronger. I mean Romeo and Juliet, to know who's stronger. Well, that's exactly what they did. Mr. Natsume dressed up as Juliet and Shamspears as Romeo, and they fought. They wrestled. Well, it makes me think that they, you know, air quotes, wrestled. But, you know, the others just can do what they want. That's fiction, Sato-san. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay. Is there anything of interest? So there's the puddle over there. Oh, the gas meter. If you run out of change, you wouldn't even have any light, let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh. That's true. But if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they run out of small change. Oh, London's winters can be very harsh for the forgetful too, then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Sato-san and I are going to make it to spring. That's true. We don't even have a meter at Baker Street, let alone a gas stove. Oh, she's reading our mind again. Look how dark the stain on the floor is underneath the meter there. Oh yeah, you didn't see this part. So yeah, the guy is cheating the gas company by using disc-shaped icicles. Icicles? Oh, you did see that part? Oh, sorry. Making ice coins in the soap, yeah. Yes, from all the water dripping out after the ice coins melted, as you established in court this morning. Oh, it's very large and obvious stain, isn't it? Maybe you can prove the stain is steam? I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. That's not really the logic of this game. Mr. Shamspeare must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose. It doesn't matter anyways. We have some tea in the soap already. It was an ingenious idea. I'll give him that. Yeah. Alright, what else do we have? The window. Oh, the sun never shines in this room, thanks to that depressing bricked-up window. Oh, yet, with enough determination, you can always remove the bricks to set up some soap outside, can't you? Oh, that sounds like a very wise life lesson. Sato-san. Only if you plan to follow a life of crime. Naruhodo-san. Okay, so we have Sholmes. We have that paper down there. Oh, okay, it's Sholmes. Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there?
What a question indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene? Oi! What are you doing out here, Sholmes? What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems. Yeah, people are always asking him that. That's weird, eh?
Oh, is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised?
Oh, with the greatest of pleasures, my dear madam. Oh, great. The goggles. I have to say, when he has his goggles up, and when he has to take them down, it really must not be very practical. But hey.
Oh no, he's wearing them around his neck.
Oh, it's alright then. What's all this?
Wait, what?
All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo. Herlock Sholmes' sensational skin print seeker gun. Wait, it's a gun? Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim.
A sample? From Mr. Shamspeare's teacup? Cup?
Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical...
Liberally, does it mean that it's gonna spray a lot of it?
Everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles.
Wasn't the cap flap cut a gun shape too? Kinda, yeah, it was kinda gun shaped, yeah. But it was made by Iris. Wait, is this? I wonder. I mean, look at the symbol, the 4 leaves symbol. Is this supposed to be for Sholmes or for Iris? I thought it was Iris at first. I don't know, maybe both.
Here, try them on.
Okay.
There, now spread the chemical indicator about and all will be revealed.
Spray? How do I do that actually? Exactly.
A little press of A on the area you're interested in is all that's required. Like this.
What is that stuff? It's like fog.
A suspension of the chemical indicator in a pressurized gas is the most efficient way to cover a large area. That was another invention I discovered incidentally whilst I was developing this idea.
As you do.
Wait, what? Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. We may learn something interesting about the victim's movement in the night in question. Well, there's nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore. Okay, we're gonna have to spray. Okay. Wait, is this a cat? Uh-huh. Look, there are dozens of handprints there. I wonder what they could be doing over there. Guess it's not very safe for work. So there are. A great many indeed. So much so that it's hard to make out any one individual print, in fact.
Oh, it sends a chill down my spine.
Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he admired this picture? And maybe Natsume was helping him? I don't know. Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene after all.
And without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from such close quarters, I feel.
A very fascinating picture, yeah. The fascinatest, the fascinatest, yeah.
Oh, very true, Soto-san. It's a bit of a mystery then.
Hey, good thing we are into mysteries. Okay, what else? What else do we have? Nothing there. Okay, what? Oh, there is something over there. Wait, he didn't open that? Okay. Is that all? Do we have everything? I think we have everything. Over there. I think we're missing something because it's not getting out of the mode. What did we miss? I spread everywhere. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Look at all this here. Ah, yes, interesting. A multitude of the victims' handprints.
Oh, why are there so many of them on the floor in this one spot?
Oh, perhaps he had a bad fall just here?
Oh, there's nothing obvious that he would have tripped over, though, is there?
I wonder. Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious to trip over.
Oh, I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Sholmes.
Probably. Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints all over the floor.
Oh yes, there's no obvious explanation.
Well, we sprayed Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator all over this room, didn't we?
Oh, we did. But there are two places in particular that are of interest, I would say. The handprint on the floor there. And on the wall by the picture.
Oh, and the handprint on the floor there, and on the wall by the picture, you mean?
Yes, and I think the floor warrants closer investigation. I won't be a moment.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Huh? What is it, Sato-san? If that isn't a loose floorboard? Oh, you don't say. Look here, Naruto-san. One of the floorboards has popped out. One of the... You mean... It's a secret hiding place? What?
Excellent work, Mr. Sato. So, what do we have in here? Oi, what are you lot doing?
Inspector Gregson,
Stand aside right this minute. It's my job to investigate there. No need, Inspector. You continue to dig into your portion of chips while we dig around into the floor here.
Don't forget the fish.
Your fancy talk's putting me off my food anyway, Sholmes. A new bit of evidence is exactly what I need.
Wow, a secret hiding place under the floor. What a find. Oh, it's not a hiding place you could make use of in Japan. I don't think it could lift a throw tatami mat. Oh well, you could. It's not just not as convenient, but I think it's more discreet. Oh no, I know, but I never expected one of these wooden floorboards to move either. It's got me wondering, what about the wall over there too? Aren't you curious? Oh, I'll investigate at once. Oh, that's why there's a box there. Oh, there's nothing behind the picture, sadly. Only the wall.
How disappointing.
Then, how do you explain the handprints? Oh, I really can't think why anyone would have been touching the wall over and over in one place like that. Maybe to look at the... Oh, maybe to tweak the light? What? What?
There you are! A print for you!
The photograph of the handprints on the wall has been entered into the court record. Oh, thank you very much. His invention can make prints too? It's a photo gun? Now then. I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything under the floor there.
Oh, I'm desperate to know.
A print of prints. Yeah, a meta print. Oh, so am I. He's taking his time over there. What's he doing? Come on, man. I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath that floorboard there.
Allow me to ask Gregson now. After all, we're well acquainted. Inspector Gregson? Really? It's been too long. What is it, Sholmes? I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there. Seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends. No, I suppose not. Oh well, I tried. A dismal failure.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard. I'd kill to know what was under that floorboard. No, don't do that. You'll get into trouble, and there's gonna be a trial again.
Alright then. Fair's fair. Wait, what? You did discover the hiding place after all. I suppose I should at least fill you in. Oh, really, Inspector? Thank you. Oh, do it quickly, my dear fellow. If there's one thing I know about this man, it's that he blows with the wind, as fickle as the weather. Boy, stop making me out to be some kind of nut. There were 3 items under the floor there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Now, what do you want to know? We want to know everything. Come on, man. Looks like this was cut out of the paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving time up in Manchester. Oh, how terrible. It made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke has been sentenced to death, you see, but nature got him first. Oh, come on now. Are you saying that Shakespeare got this man out of prison? Wow. My goodness, he'd committed a capital offense? Man by the name of Sutton, nasty piece of work, into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he'd knocked off was worth about £1,000. A hoard? Of treasure, you mean? Jewelry and the like, but he'd hidden it somewhere, and no one knows where. And now he's dead. The papers loved it, of course. £1,000 lost en route to hell, or some such was it. Or some such was the headline. Highway to hell. Does it not strike you, though? Why such an article would be so carefully ensconced under the floor? Ensconced? Wow. I suppose now you mention it, it does seem a bit odd. Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we've got on Sutton back at the yard and see if I can turn anything up. The capital offender article has been entered to the court record. A newspaper article about Sutton, a criminal sentenced to receive the death penalty. However, he died of illness in prison whilst his loot remained undiscovered. Huh. Loot. Wait, I want to check that article. Oh yeah, there's no... Okay. Manchester's Strangewood Prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Sutton by natural causes in the early hours this morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmates, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. Okay, photographic print. So, this is a photograph I found. Looks reasonably recent to me. Wait, is that Shakespeare? And Garrideb? Yeah, it would appear to have been taken the street in front of the house here. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Garrideb, the landlord, of course. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Garrideb's son, perhaps? Does he have a son? We have no idea. Perhaps you can take that print if you like.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
We can presume, therefore, that the Jarl already knows the identity of the young fellow, that is.
Ah, is that true?
Well, it's too bad if we do. Unfortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes. My dear Inspector, if I may so bold as to point something out, pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismal failure. Oh, come on now.
Wow, Sholmes needs to work on his social skills, really. Oh yeah, I heard. The hidden photograph has been entered into the court record. A photographic print found in Mr. Shamspeare's room. It shows the landlord, Mr. Guider, together with a young man. Okay, wait, I need to check. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. We have to check the... wait. No, that's not him. Could it be him? I don't think that's him. It's hard to say. I mean, with the wig and all. And the crazy outfit. Could it be? The eyebrows don't match. Eyebrows. I don't know. I mean, you could have just trimmed them. Does they look related? I don't know. Adrian B. Metaman. Adrian. I'm not sure what the joke is there. I wonder why a photograph like this wasn't hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shamspeare himself isn't in it. Or is he?
Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End. I imagine Mr. Guider was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He probably made a proud present of it.
I wonder why he's not going to tell us who that guy is.
No, this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it? Oh, might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it? If you were to find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case, I wouldn't be in the least surprised. Well, funnily enough, I've already had a look. It's completely empty. What? Shamspeare? Give us a clue, man.
Oh, you didn't even have the chance to utter a word. Naruto-san. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Yes, thin air. It's empty. Rather like how I feel inside. Oh man. Is there nothing more to this box then? I wonder. There's probably more to it. More than meets the eye. What? Wait, what? Wakahai? Is that you? Oh, that's where we found him. Oh, look. It's that lovely little kitty cat. What was his name? His name? You see? I mean, they brought the whole thing in a single... in a single pass. Everything is connected.
because we never knew where Wagahai came from. And now we know. It's Mr. Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. Why don't we call it Wagahai? You know, like Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese. Wait, did he? Oh, we don't know because it's translated in English. I don't know what Wagahai means. I wonder how we got in here. Clever cat. Oh, wonderful then. Well then. Wagahai, here's something delicious I bought for you from the cat's meat man. Wait, what? How can she have bought something for the cat if she didn't know there was a cat? That's weird. Can she see the future as well as read minds? I wouldn't be surprised. Do we know what's behind the decor? No, we never checked. But probably nothing important. You know, speaking as in the using the logic of the game. Even then, if there was something important, we shouldn't find it yet. He couldn't be happier now, look. Oh, I just hope we can bring some happiness to his owner, too. Okay, so what about the box? We don't have the box? Come on now. Why don't we have the box? Hey man, give me the box. I want the box. No. Okay. Oh, that was a cheeky little meow. Wagahai. Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. Oh, I think he may not appreciate that after a while. And we have an investigation to get back to. Why don't we have the tin box? Oh, come on now. Look at that. I think we saw everything we have to see here. We're gonna have to move. I want the tin box. The man is a painter. Oh, we have to go see Mr. Gaideb, and he's gonna tell us what he knows. 22nd of February, Mr. and Mrs. Gaideb's room. Oh, Mr. Gaideb appears to be out. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later. Oh, just our luck. Anything new? Probably not. I don't think. Pictures? That's him. No, there's nothing new around. Prison? No, I think we're gonna go to the hospital before. Hey, why do we go to Miss Green's room? 22nd of February, St. Bartholomew's. Bartholomew Hospital. Recovery ward. What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance.
Oh yeah, I hear angry voices. Wait, what?
Be not angry, O ample lady. Very thou art mistaken.
Oh, mistaken my foot. You were looking at my painting.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. 'Twas foul indeed, the poison that moustached villain gave me. Forgive me, lady.
Oh, I wish you died from that poison. Wait, what? Do they know each other? Wait. No.
Oh, God have mercy, ample lady, but those east, I have vigor still. Behold, my Shakespeare dance.
Oh, this looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Oh, it sure does.
Will you leave this woman alone? Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence rises the sun. How now?
What are you doing here, Mr. Shakespeare?
Oh, Mary, I do believe I am returned into another world. He was looking, that's what he was doing, looking at my terrible work.
Table work?
Oh, Eastern fellow, so dark eye-clad.
Eye-clad? What? What is that? A thief who robs travelers on the road. What? No, that's an highwayman. Come on now. Why is he showing me highwayman? No match found. Okay. Man. God damn it.
Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee.
Oh, well, thank you.
But that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
Oh, no more Mr. Nice Guy, eh? Wow.
An accent.
What? What? What is he saying? Oh, Mr. Shakespeare might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down. Maybe you need to dress as, you know, Juliet for that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person.
Wow, oh, why would you say that? Ah, Miss Green, is everything alright? Apparently not.
Oh, yes, I mean, oh, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now.
Oh, I see. Oh, we're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green.
Oh dear, you're too kind. Oh, I don't deserve it.
Why is she so depressed? What's going on with her? Wait, what about this picture? Look, there's a photograph in this frame here. It is the same person! Oh, yes! It's a picture of a young... Oh, yes! It's a picture of a young gentleman. He looks to be about the same age as Miss Green, I would say. Is he her brother? He might be her brother. Oh, perhaps the young woman is special someone, do you think? We have to ask her. Oh, my. Is that Naruto-san? I didn't know you had a sense for matters of the heart. Oh, not in the least. I sincerely said the first thing I thought of. We have to talk to her. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green? Oh, thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me. Oh, what's up with her? Well, yeah. It really was an ordeal, wasn't it? Oh, as far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. Oh, what a terrible week it's been for you. Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. Oh, I look back on this fondly. I don't know. Really? Oh, anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged. Oh yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time when you're busy. We have to talk to her about the man. How do we do... We can't do anything. We can't do it. We can't present the thing. Why can't we... Oh, come on now. That's very annoying. Why isn't the game allowing us to do that? I want to present. Present. Okay. And why does she have an enormous key on around her neck? I guess we can't do anything more. Man, we can't present. Anyone home at Gaidam's house? No. Okay. Let's go see Miss Natsume then. 22nd of February. Local prison. Cell 9. Oh, come on now. Oh, Natsume-san is back. It's his back, right? Yeah. So he is. Natsume-san? Hello? I am a cat. Wait, what? Sorry, what? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know about courts, or trials,
or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. Okay.
Naruhodo-san, he's trying to escape from reality.
Trying to... he already has. Completely. So, what's your name then?
As yet, I have no name.
Oh, what a gloomy sound. Is it the first time we heard this sound in the game? I think.
Naruhodo-san, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality.
Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, there he is.
Back to his old self.
Oh, I'm not a cat.
Very astute observation.
Oh, it worked. He's back in the real world.
Oh, what's going to become of me? No! Don't utter that. It's obvious. My cursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, no. This morning's proceedings in court proved that there's hope.
Oh yes, yes. Welcome, student Naruhodo-san Esquire. What was brilliant, but the Reaper is omnipresent in court, in my lodgings. Here, there, everywhere.
What's he looking straight at me for?
I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh yes, yes, we must.
Okay. Oh, present the picture. Does he know the man?
Natsume-san, it's nothing much, but
Huh? It's been too long since I've been offered a present with that delightfully humble etiquette of our own homeland.
What?
Oh, you're too kind. I accept it gladly.
Sorry, but I wasn't trying to give it to you, actually. Okay, so no luck. Okay. Oh, in my whole life, have I ever been so moved as today? As I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more. But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was the most moving experience of my life. Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Oh, you're too kind.
Scotland Yard found the remaining tea, just as we deduced, and are analyzing.
Oh, come on now.
Analyzing it as we speak.
I'm tired. I can't speak anymore.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a solemn Soseki certainty.
Oh, tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night?
Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea when it's hot.
We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. What? Okay.
Oh, another time you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shakespeare were engaged in the Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Mr. Shakespeare. Oh, that's rotten Shakespeare. What have I ever done to him? Oh, you don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently? Oh, I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all. Alright. Oh, but what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. Let me know what, Mr. Natsume? About the soap, of course. What else? Oh, he wanted to cheat the gas company as well. Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am, if I had money. I wouldn't have chosen to live in an accursed existence, in such accursed lodgings. Oh yes, you said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Exactly, especially the room that I rent. The spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts the place, and is trying to kill me. Wait, the capital offender, is he the man? It's all falling into place. Capital offender? I heard that somewhere. Oh, might I ask, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Squire, that the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soaps? Wait, what? Why does he want soap? I want to present the article to him. Is it a man? What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shakespeare's room. Oh, so he knew, didn't he? Did he? Sorry? About this man, Sutton. The convicted killer, and the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicts my lodgings. What? What? He's already taken one young man's life. And now he's trying to take the life of another, a miserable, mustached, maligned Japanese man. Oh, Mr. Natsume. Oh, Mr. Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit. The truth is, I didn't know the details myself until very recently. That Zelda man was arrested about a year ago now. And at the time, he was hiding out in lodgings at Mr. Gaetev's house. What? He lived? Where you do now? That's right. Yes, exactly where I live now, in my very room. Oh my, your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of capital offense? But before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. And that's when it started. The curse. What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Miss Natsume? Oh, it's already caused one death a few months ago, after the criminal passed away in prison.
A man died in the room. The man who rented it after Sunday, in fact. The poor lodger. He was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside? Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So, that's the convict's curse, is it?
Oh yes, well, that was the start of it.
The convict's curse?
What?
Oh, do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away? Natsume-san.
Oh, the official cause of death was asphyxia.
What?
When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas.
Gas?
I only found out that after I signed the lease. When Mr. Gaida came to tell me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to take the room. Landlord's lease, luckily legal.
Lucky for Mr. Gaida, maybe, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. Oh, and now you believe this curse is affecting you?
Oh, it is. Oh, at first, I just felt as though I was being watched all the time.
And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you?
Oh, the dead are trying to take me. Them. Oh, they come for me, try to suffocate me. Oh, just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up. And then the room is as cold as ice.
But why is your room so cold?
Oh, London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas.
But that's terrible. That's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. Wow. He's been lucky not to explode as well. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shakespeare last night, when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident that can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Gaidup's rooms? Oh, that's weird. Oh, do you? Oh, no, I didn't want to click that. Oh dear. We're gonna have to stop soon because I have to go to bed. Just wanna get to the end of the day. Okay, back. Do I have anything else to present? Oh, that maybe? Mr. Natsume, oh, okay, no luck. What about the torn envelope? No. Okay. Okay, we have to go then. Anyone in Gaidup's room now? Oh. Oh ho ho, 22nd of February. Mr. and Mrs. Gaidup's room. Aha! Ah, you're here now, Mr. Gaidup.
All right, bloody business for it is for me, you know, getting out and about.
Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance?
Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance, and all that, not a trial to miss.
The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings? Yeah.
Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital in more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings of some such, also such.
Ah, well, at least he knows.
It makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know?
Oh yes, I'm sure it does. Oh, Shomus is here. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago. Wow, this is so unlucky, Mr. Natsume. Oh, you were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened.
Stopped off as a prison on the way home, in fact. Basically business.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, it's getting up.
So, what brings you to my haunted abode today?
We got a present picture. Who is this guy? Mr. Gaiden, could I ask you to look at this photograph? Is that your son who's with you there?
Oh, no, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name.
I think it's the guy who was before Mr. Natsume. Duncan Ross?
A street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot, just for kicks, really.
Oh, was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume?
Yes, that's right.
Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances.
Just what Miss Moustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before the Japanese chap.
Oh, would you mind telling us a little more about him? Your lodgings, your lodgers, the lodger's death. Yeah.
Yes, Duncan Roth. Our young chap was attending art school. Hard to work to pay for it, mind. Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago after the criminal, Sudden, was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them.
A history of cheap rent, maybe, yeah?
Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers are up to at the time. So suddenly, I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell of gas that alerted me it was.
Oh yeah, so synonymous with the smell of death.
I called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges.
I don't know if that's not dangerous.
But once we got inside, we all barely collapsed.
Because of the gas?
Yes, the room was full of it. No air at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed.
Oh, that's horrible. So, Mr. Ross suffocated to death. At least we can hope he didn't suffer.
Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it sent me back to have the lots replaced all over the house.
But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. The stove goes out at night while he's asleep in bed.
Oh, well, that's the holy curse. The convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now.
And someone's feeling defensive. Don't think it's going to be very useful, but...
Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor, chap of questionable character, eh? Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Thanks to that boric earth.
The convict's curse, you mean?
Oh, heard the story, have you?
Oh, wait a second.
A rotten scoundrel was arrested here. Then the next chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there was that woman who dropped dead just outside the street. Not to mention the actor yesterday. Am I next, eh? Well, I can't help but get to Collywobbles, can you? Collywobbles. What? What? Collywobbles? Collywobbles?
Collywobbles. Bellyache. Collywobbles. Oh, when you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? Oh, because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shamspeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still.
Oh, yeah, well, it was well. So it's that blasted convict's curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings. A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why, it sounds like the lap of luxury. Luxury.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, there's no bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either.
But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up there?
Yes, never hurts to keep an eye on things in case there are any mishaps or such like.
Oh, that's why he was so insistent on breaking the door before. The door of Mr. Shamspeare.
Oh, I think you've had your mishaps already, sir.
That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes.
Heaven forgive me. The word just came to my lips.
Okay.
Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor type of questionable character, eh?
Wait, he already said that. There's no need for that, Mr. Caleb. Oh, that's right. Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy.
He's undeniably peculiar, however.
Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away?
Oh, yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone, and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with background, as it were.
Well, I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually. Also, how long has Mr. Shamspeare been lodging under your roof?
That failed actor chap, let me see. Oh, of course. Oh, yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it.
Only 3 months? He's quite new here too, then.
And to what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Gaideb, if I may ask? Oh, well, it was that Selden scoundrel. As happens. What? Selden? The convict, you mean? Do Selden and Shakespeare have some kind of connection then? What? That convict chap, Selden, passed away in the clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other.
Oh yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time.
Oh, it was only 3 days later than the tragedian showed his face. The actor fellow.
Oh really?
Yes, I remember it quite distinctly.
Oh, this mole, this world do he inhabit, pretty landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shakespeare, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor, offered erewhile for rent. Erewhile for rent? Oh, he wanted the same room, but he couldn't get it. That's why he wants to get rid of Mr. Mitsume.
Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible. Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor room's vacant though.
Oh, nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat, mine will unto thee.
Oh, those girls may be muffing your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing.
Oh, very well. We have an accord.
Glad to hear it. Welcome to my...
Lo, a Shakespeare dance to celebrate. Okay.
From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was thieving gas. And he was 3 months in arrears with the rent too. Yes, the fellow was a poorly player, all right. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Gaideb. We are most grateful. By the way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me.
Wait, what? Is this Shakespeare? What happened to you?
Shakespeare, my dear fellow, one of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learnings of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know.
Oh, perhaps you could turn your attention to more outlines then.
Oh, that reminds me actually.
Ah, yes?
About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady.
Miss Green. Oh, a love letter, you mean?
Yes, where did I put it now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk.
It's the letter that enraged his wife and caused the fire.
Wow, my mind is blown. Oh, if you'll excuse me, let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Oh, do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence?
My dear Mr. Sato, that is precisely why I prefaced my reading with, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes. No.
Sorry, he didn't address it though. So I've no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really.
Oh, I see. So that's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross' sweetheart has no bearing on the case. I think we should leave well alone. Oh yes, I suppose you're right. But we know who it is!
Indeed, the intended reception's address is missing. However, there's a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Oh, we got a name, yes. Mr. Sholmes, please. I've already had to chastise you about this once.
My undying love to you, my colourful darling. Olive green.
Huh? Oh, Olive Green? Oh, that's why you couldn't talk to her about the picture before. Because we had to make the realization now. The woman who was plunged to a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago? The victim of the last case Sasaki-san was in court for regained consciousness only yesterday? Thank you for reminding us of that. Is it just chance that her name has come out now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? Naruhodo-san, whatever can this mean?
Reading personal correspondence can have its merits. You see, Mr. Sato. What a jerk.
Okay, well, we have to go. Thank you, Mr. Gaidab. 22nd of February. St. Bartholomew's Hospital. Recovery Ward. Naruhodo-san, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. Oh, this is good news, but hopefully, just before she leaves... Oh! What is it? No, don't do it! Miss Green! What was that? She actually just hit something behind her back. One moment. I'll be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Oh, Miss Green, what were you just doing? Oh, nothing, really. Oh, I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Yeah, the doctor prescribed it. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her. Okay, present the picture. Miss Green, we are hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you? Oh no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did. The letter. It's the letter. Oh, Miss Green. Are you alright? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. Oh no, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan? Oh, Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter. To you. Oh, it was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan, a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. Oh, and the two of you became romantically involved? Oh yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room to save money for the wedding. And that's what led him to Mr. Gaideb's. Yes, he told me he'd found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. Oh, we're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Oh, that poor woman. She's so unlucky. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. It's only been a month ago. Oh no, man. Oh, poor Miss Green. She looks desperately sad. Oh, I was starting to think that's just her look. Now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. Is that all? It's green. Well, this. We can. Oh, could you just hold that for a moment? Don't move. Sorry. No. The aesthetics are all wrong. Is it wrong that I feel so sorely rejected? Okay, she doesn't care about that. I think that's all we need to know. Okay. Oh, it's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh yes, oh thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. So, I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably should start around and chat. Stand around and chat. Oh, she certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. That's for sure. I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Mr. Naruhodo. Wait, what? Who's that? Oh. Sorry, you were not about to leave. That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were here. But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows, as always. Well, make your presence known next time. Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Miss Susato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens, that is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? Oh, he wants to be a precog? There's a case waiting to happen much under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening. You need to go. Have a good night. Alright. Have a good day, Package 2. I hope everything goes alright. Take pictures.
Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see.
Oh, you can do it. Naruto-san, I know you can.
Okay. Okay. What is this? Can we look at the letter?
Oh, I definitely feel as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand, in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Oh yes, it may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believed was about to happen here. Or perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. What about... Oh! The rat is dead. Oh, that mouse seems to be dead. Look, I didn't notice it there before, did you? Oh, I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. But that's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. You don't think?
Ah, I see you've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of a tragedy about to take place.
Oh yes, I think it's falling into place. Miss Green, the content of the bottle you had before has spilled out on the floor. And the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. Oh. I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Don't worry, I will attend to the mouse presently.
Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as that rodent? To take your own life?
Once we left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison? No! Miss Green, please talk to us.
I don't know if it's a good way to handle that, I gotta say. So Duncan Ross. Would ever have thought he was engaged to be married to Miss Green?
Or to lose one's beloved fiancée must be painful enough. But then Miss Green suffered that awful injury, and also her fiancé's for lodgings too. Our fate can be very cruel sometimes.
Oh, come on now. 10 seconds later, and who would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green.
No, actually, in a way. Now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Oh, tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctor comes to examine me in the morning, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I snuck this out when he wasn't looking.
Oh, it conspicuously lacks a label. I wonder what it contains.
I'm afraid I don't really know, but I thought if I drank it, I might just stop the pain somehow. Miss Green. Oh, please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Oh yes, that bulletin mouse is proof of that.
Oh no, oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objection? No, none. Oh, so sad.
Oh, neither the sender's name or address appears to be written on the envelope of the card. Or the card. Oh, it arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in hospital here. I have information regarding the deaths of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? That's the day we're stabbed on Briar Road. And 5 p.m.
It's precisely the time when the incident occurred. The Slug and Salad, yeah, a pub on the northern corner of Briar Road.
Briar Road being the street that Mr. Gaddep's house is on. Does this mean that? Oh yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day, when I was struck in the back by the knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad. Goodness. So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day. I'm sorry, I didn't say anything before. I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Oh yes, I'm very sorry to have had to drag up such painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Oh, Miss Green. Please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. Oh yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has a bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think destined to see things through to the end. Might sound a little conceited, but, well, that's how all of this made me feel. Oh dear, poor Miss Green. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes.
Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trail of today.
Oh yes, it's late.
And, Mr. Naruto, did you discover anything that would be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think?
Oh, details about Mr. Shumspeare, Mr. Gaddep's lodgings, the convicts, Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway. Oh, I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. Into Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Oh yes, would they have found strychnine? Would they have found strychnine in it or not?
Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper.
Oh dear. Yes, Barak van Zeeks.
But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend the trial.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, you're going to come?
Indeed, whatever happens, I shall be there, assuming my eyelids will cooperate in the morning.
Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsumi's cause until the very end. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys, and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here, and so I felt honor bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn for all of us. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Been surprised about everything they put in this story. In those stories, I mean, it's very surprising. I gotta say, I'm not so sure about how the suicide part is handled. But very surprising. Anyway, I really have to go to bed. So, well, thanks for being here. Please take care and stay safe. And I'll see you soon for the end of the trial. Bye.